if you named an MVP in the SEC today, I don't see how you go Brock Bowers with some votes anywhere but Jayden Daniels. The kid is incredible, and he is shouldering the entire load for that team right now.
Yeah, I mean, you go back and look at it, as good as Joe Burrow was in 2019, he'll always go down as the greatest quarterback in LSU football history, maybe SEC history, I mean, even college football, right, because of that one season. But Daniels single-handedly is keeping LSU in those games. And there's honestly, there was a small fraction of people earlier this year that said, man, way Garrett Nussmeier looked, maybe this offense looks a little bit different. You're like, come on, what the hell are you talking about? I mean, he continues to be able to do it with his arm, with his legs, and he has to. And it's not just the trophy for SEC, like Offensive Player of the Year. Now you start having to look at it going, all right, if this LSU team drops another game, okay, do they start looking at this and go, all right, now let's not get in anybody's way. Let's promote him a little bit more for the Heisman. Like, I always like when teams promote players for Heisman. Like, I have no problem with it. I mean, Oregon did it. Remember with Joey Harrington back in the day? They just did it with Bo Nix and what they're doing. I wish they would do it in Athens for Brock Bowers. I think they should do it in Baton Rouge right now for Jayden Daniels. I wish they would do it in Como for Luther Burden. I mean, like, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Like, name, image, and likeness. So these guys are already getting money and a lot of notoriety right now. Like, promote the hell out of them. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, the kid, I really do think with a better defense, he would be right in the hunt right now. I mean, Caleb Williams has played well, but I don't, it's so hard to win it back to back. All those Pac-12 quarterbacks are going to start knocking each other out. Cam Ward probably got knocked out this week. It wasn't a great performance by him. Bo Nix and Michael Penix meet this Saturday, so there'll be a head-to-head matchup you go with there. I mean,
Quinn Ewers is out. Quinn Ewers is out after the 3 interceptions. Now, Dylan Gabriel played himself back into it, or played himself into it. Yeah, I mean, it's wide open. But I know I joked around about LSU and coming to grips for their defense, but I truly have. Brownie, I mean, this is a historically bad defense mixed with a historically good offense. And it reminds me of when Lane Kiffin was building Ole Miss football, which is, hey, man, the offense is always going to be ripping. Do we have just enough of a defense? And they did in 2021, right? I mean, that was the year they went to the Sugar Bowl. They were solid. And that's really what LSU is right now. Like, can you make one play with Harold Perkins, or can you have a pick six like Major Burns did? Just give me enough of a speed bump for LSU's offense, which I'll be honest with you, no one has talked about Mike Denbrock and the job he's done as the offensive coordinator, but holy hell, he's done a fantastic job putting Jayden and that whole crew in a place to succeed.
Yeah, I mean, they cannot miss a possession. I mean, really, if they miss a possession against any competent team, they've got big troubles, because I think 6 of the last 7 LSU possessions were touchdown drives by Jayden Daniels, if memory serves. So, or at least scoring drives. Maybe they weren't all touchdowns, but scoring drives by Jayden Daniels. I mean, Mike Denbrock is in a situation where you can't have that bad series that results in a punt because your defense is just not getting stopped. So, I mean, he's under a ton of pressure and he's delivering.
But he's also adapted extremely well, too, because I thought the amount that they ran the ball was part of, hey, not only were they having success, but it really was an opportunity, Brownie, to keep their defense off the field.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's the issue. And I mean, honestly, Dave Aranda even said that in 2019 when the offense was rolling, they're like, I mean, I don't ever want to not score points, but sometimes it'd be nice if they had like 4-minute drives rather than 1-minute drives. So my guys who are already, taxed, the difference is 2019, that defense got healthy and they played a little bit better. I don't see this LSU defense getting any better anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, I think to your point, it is what it is. Maybe they'll have a game or two. I mean, I think they only gave up 17 points in the second half against Missouri, which is actually an improvement. That's actually a small improvement, only giving up 17.5 to Missouri on the road, and it was enough to win the game. And as you mentioned, the pick six right there at the end to seal it.